Hi everyone, this is Paul Hercombe here, just making a short video. Hope everyone's doing well. Yeah, I just had a meeting with a friend of mine and we're considering doing some men's groups together. One of the topics that came up, and one of the topics that both of us feel very strongly about, is this topic around fierce compassion, around how can we challenge others with compassion. And I think this question, or this topic, is really leaning into the edge, because a lot of spiritual circles, in their desire to be supportive and kind, and my groups have been very much like that as well, are leaning towards this kind of gentleness, and the gentleness is needed. I'm not talking about throwing that out the window. We need that. But we also need to be able to really shift gear and really be able to present another side of things where, we can really say, I love you. Because I love you and because I see this pattern in you, I want to bring this pattern into the light of consciousness. I want to see if I can bring this up and I can support you in this as you move through this. And for me, this is really the edge of healing and the edge of growth. Because if we're not leaning into our weaker spots, if we're not leaning into the areas where it's slightly risky to go, then are we really growing? And I think this is a great topic amongst people who are doing the work, people who are wanting to be conscious, people who are in self-development groups or spiritual groups. It's like, can we begin to have conversations in those groups which are challenging, but they're challenging with love, they're challenging with compassion, they're challenging not to try to create kind of one-upmanship or anything like that, but they're much more about growth. So this is the question that we're considering, and yeah, if you feel to share your comments on this, be interested to hear them. Many of us have been brought up in environments where conflict is risky. We fear rejection, we fear abandonment, we fear triggering the other person. But if conflict, quote unquote, conflict can happen within a conscious environment, and there's space to work through that, and there's space to really grow together, then I believe that can be a point of incredible growth. So that's my short sharing today. Thanks for listening.